guys and girls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are doing a completely different video. I am completely nude, no makeup, nothing, hair's in a messy bun. I've just woken up. I am going live today for Halloween, so I wanted to do like a get ready with me OnlyFans edition. I don't know if these have ever been done before. I'm going to quickly do my hair. I say quickly, it's going to take me like 30 to 40 minutes, which I didn't really want to record, otherwise it's just going to be like the ridiculously long video. I do want to say that my skin is breaking out so bad right now because they changed my contraceptive pill, so that explains why I've got like a shit ton of breakouts, and it's not a good time, to be quite honest with you. But this is what I look like with no makeup, messy bed hair, my little bun, and yeah, look at my little spooky Halloween little background, super cute, and my little doggo up there, that's Ronnie. But yeah, I am going to do my hair and then I will be back. See you soon. Okay guys, so I have finished up my hair. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this or if I'm going to curl it, but it's like mainly styled, I guess. I'm also drinking, so that was so cringy. And did you also know that shops don't sell Halloween stuff on Halloween? I legit was like, oh, I'm gonna wing it, and I'm just gonna, you know, just get my Halloween stuff, all my Halloween decorations, in the morning on Halloween day, go to the shop, nothing. Not a single decoration. Christmas decorations, absolutely. I could buy snowmans galore. No Halloween decorations on Halloween. So I literally went to 5 shops and this is all I got was some pumpkins, and I legit had the best like a picture in my mind of like my room being filled with like bats and pumpkins and glittery skeleton heads and flashing twinkly lights on orange and black, and I have pumpkins, legit pumpkins. I mean, they're cute, I like them, but they're not bats or glittery or anything like that. Anyway, let's get on with it. I'm gonna crack open my drink. Good God. I wasn't expecting it to taste like that. For some reason I was expecting it to be fizzy. Oh, quite strong. So I always get asked how I do my makeup for like bigger girls. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do my makeup. Now I'm not going to do it like Halloween-y or anything like that. I'm just going to do like my sort of like my average everyday makeup routine that I do. I was originally going to do like red and black eyes and go all out there, but I'm not now. I'm just going to keep it like really simple, what I usually do. So my face is completely clean, which is why it's like super red right now. And yeah, let's get into it. So I'm also going to talk like randomly throughout this video about some like questions that I've been asked and like questions I haven't been able to answer or I haven't had time to answer. One thing I will say is I do read or try to read as many questions as I can on Facebook. I'm going to have a separate video on Facebook on my YouTube channel about Facebook because I'm not on Facebook anymore for reasons. But yeah, I am going to talk about it in another video, so it'll probably be a video before this or after this about Facebook. Make sure you check it out because it's super important. But I did read like messages, or I did see messages. Can't always respond to them because I have so many. So now is like the perfect time for me to be able to talk to you guys and to be able to, you know, give some answers and talk a bit and get to know me. So let's start. So first thing I'm gonna do, like I said, wash my face and everything. I'm gonna prime my face with my MAC Strobe Cream. I have been using this for like forever. This is just the original one. They've come out with like a whole bunch of different ones now, but I'm an original girl, so we're just gonna use the original one. I also, if I sound out of breath, it's because my mum has just made me literally take out all 4 kitchen chairs, and because we literally just got new kitchen chairs, I had to put all the kitchen chairs, like the old ones, into the car, and it was just a whole mission. And yeah, it was just it wasn't fun at all, okay. Ugh, gross. Oh my god, my skin, you guys, is breaking out so bad. So bad. Okay. Shit, I forgot to open this. Okay, I'm gonna go with foundation. However, y'all are gonna give me like 2 seconds to try and open this thing. Why do they put these, oh shit, in packages that like you can't open? I'm also trying to open it with nail clippers. Don't judge me. I can't bother to go downstairs to get scissors. Oh, stop it. Nobody is trying to steal your £3 fucking foundation. I look so evil then. Okay, this is the foundation that, why is there a tag on a tag? Like all of that, and then you just put on a tag as well. Like, what's the point? Just want my foundation. This is what I use. I use this generally for like filming. If I am going out, like days out or whatever, I will use my Estee Lauder one. But for just like photo shoots and like just filming and that, I generally just use like a cheap, either like cheap foundation, or like I like to use like a colour correcting cream as well. I just find that these aren't as thick, and because I have quite oily skin, I find that this can sometimes clog my pores and I break out, even though I'm breaking out right now anyway, so what the fuck does it matter? Okay. I'm just gonna quickly pin my hair up and grab a mirror. And I'm just gonna splodge this all over my face. And I don't think I've even done enough. I haven't. Wow, I'm so professional. Ugh. Gross. Bye! By the way, I was just saying goodbye to my mum, so probably gonna have to edit that out. Also, she said she was leaving at 6 o'clock, and it is not 6 o'clock. But what else? Okay, I'm just gonna smudge this down my neck, only because usually this is my colour. However, I haven't fake tanned in like 3-4 weeks now because I've had new tattoos and that. So when you get new tattoos, you can't fake tan. You can't do sunbeds and that, which is so annoying. So I am losing my colour. Wow, we're already on 7 minutes. Okay, beauty blender. Dub 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 dubby dubby dub. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about OnlyFans. I get quite a lot of questions about how I actually like started in this, not just like OnlyFans, but like Snapchat Premium, and just like those kinds of areas, and like webcam and things like that. Like, I get so many questions about it. So originally I started it basically because I wanted money, and this sounds so weird, but for the longest time ever, like, this is gonna sound really weird, not even when I was like a little girl, but when I was like 17, 18, I really wanted to be a stripper. Don't ask why. And like in the UK, strip clubs, although we have strip clubs, they're not like massively popular. Like only certain towns have them. It's really hard to be able to get like authorization for a strip club, because I did look into it, and this was sort of like the next closest sort of thing to it, I guess. So I started webcam and then moved on to premium Snapchat because I didn't like paying fees, didn't like having to like share my money basically. And then a friend of mine bearing in mind that at that time I was still working like a normal job. I'm also using concealer now. This is the Shein concealer. It's by She Glam. It's actually really, really good stuff. I think I only paid like £3 for it as well. But yeah, no, like my friend that I was working like a normal full-time job as well as doing like all of this on the side. She mentioned, like literally randomly joked about doing OnlyFans, and I was like, haha, that's so funny, and then signed up for it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. I basically went from working with dogs, being like a kennel assistant, to working full-time selling nude content, which is actually pretty awesome because it means that I can be at home whenever I want to be. I can kind of work my own hours. I have like my own schedule that I have set out. Otherwise I do find that I will kind of slack sometimes, so I do like to keep like a schedule. So like I work usually Monday to Friday, and I have like set times where I will communicate with fans, and then set times where I will promote, and I kind of just like do that throughout the day. I will actually post like somewhere in here my actual schedule, because I know some people are gonna like want to see that. So yeah, it all happened like very, very suddenly. Like it was just super weird from like my friends saying, oh, you know, you should try it, to I signed up, got accepted within 2 days, and then it started. Like I wouldn't say that I had amazing success straight away, by the way. Definitely didn't. I think my first like month I made like $90 something or like $70 something. It was around there, but it was definitely under like 100. And then I kind of went for a phase where I didn't gain like any subs, so I lost like quite a lot of money through that. And then all of a sudden, sort of like this year, my straighteners are gonna fall. This year, like early this year, so I'd probably say like around March, that's when I started to notice that all of a sudden I was gaining like 20 to 30 subscribers a day, and money was just rolling in. Like it was I don't even know what happened. Like I can't even pinpoint if it was like a certain post on Reddit or if someone had posted. I did notice that actually one day somebody had slated me all over their Snapchat, calling me like so many names. I did not know this person at all. However, from them doing that, gained me a lot of subscribers on my Snapchat Premium, which is so funny, because it obviously had the opposite effect of what he wanted it to have. He wanted people to add me and then slate me. That did not happen. It worked in my favour. Okay, I'm gonna mattify all of my stuff now, especially when I am dancing or when I am doing my thing. I get really, really oily skin anyway, so I like to just matte everything. I am using the NYX translucent powder and a big floofy brush, and I just go all over. So yeah, that's kind of how I started. Like it wasn't like I had like a mental breakdown and needed money or anything like that, or coronavirus rolled in and I needed money. It was literally nothing like that. It was I needed money, but I was also bored. And another thing about it was, although I didn't originally do it for this purpose, it gained me a lot of self-confidence. Like I was so shy about my body, like so shy. If you knew me like a couple of years ago, you would know that I would never show my body. Like I hated my body. And when I started doing this, realizing that other people actually like my body, my confidence just grew. I look so pale right now. I'm really not this pale in real life. But yeah, no, it really, like, it boosted my confidence so much, and everyone noticed it about me as well. Like all of my friends were saying how much they've noticed it, and like it was just amazing. It gave me like the most amazing confidence boost ever. And this is something that I always say to like girls: you either are going to love it, especially like bigger girls or girls that struggle with their bodies, you are either going to love it and it's going to really, really help you with like your confidence levels and things like that, or you're going to hate it and it's going to really do no good for your self-esteem and your mental health. So, you know, bear in mind that yes, although it did work for me and it did gain me a whole bunch of confidence, it might not work that way for everybody. But yeah, for me, I literally have absolutely no regrets about it. I wish I'd done it when I was 18 years old. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the lighting on this because this makes me look, whoa, that made me look so pale. Okay, this is making me look better now. I definitely wasn't that pale in real life, guys. I mean, I know I'm pale, but okay. So all of that's done now. I'm going to take a sip of my drink. Okay, just gonna get this foundation off my hands because it feels gross. So another question that I get asked quite a lot is, why do I not talk about my percentage and my money? And why do I not boast about my money as such? First of all, I'm not a boasty person. You will never ever see me be like, this is my car, these are my luxury items, this is my expensive, you know, bag in the background and all of that. Like, that's not me. I grew up in a very normal family. We had money, but we didn't have money. Like, I had everything that I wanted as a child, but we weren't like wealthy. Like, we weren't driving around in Mercedes Benzes and all of that. So I came from like a normal family, normal upbringing. And by the way, I'm starting to contour now. So, you know, I've never been like a braggy person as such. Which is one of the reasons why I don't discuss my money. Also, I don't discuss my money because it's literally nobody's problem. It's nobody's business at all. It's only mine. Only I and my accountant know how much money I make. My mum doesn't even know, who I'm very open about with all of my work and everything like that. She knows everything about, you know, what I do. Me and my accountant are the only people that know, you know, how much I make, because it's honestly, it's nobody's business. So in terms of why do I not talk about how much money I make and all of this, that's why. Now, the reason why I don't talk about my percentage is because when you discuss percentages, it's calculated on how much money you make per month. I've said this before, I think. But it is calculated on how much money you are making, basically. So if you are making a certain amount, you will be in a top certain percentage. So, and there is literally a chart on the internet that can basically guess how much somebody is making from their percentage. Like I said, I don't like people to know how much money I make. I mean, there is fraud out there is hackers, like there is so much going on. I just wouldn't want to expose myself like that. I don't feel like, you know, talking about percentages and that either is a huge deal. I feel like it's only a huge deal if you are, I don't know, even doing like shout out for shout out and paid promo and things like that. Like, I don't really see the point in discussing, you know, percentages and things like that. I think it's just a way for girls to brag personally. And, you know, fair play if they've made their money and they've got into a really high percentage, fair play to them. But I just don't feel like it's a very smart business move. Guys generally don't even know what it means. So it's pointless advertising that you're a top percent, blah, 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 because they don't even know what it means. So, I mean, yeah, it sounds fancy, but, you know, there is literally, in my personal opinion, there's no point. But that's just me. I'm a very private person when it comes to like my finances and how much I earn. And by the way, I'm just like still contouring but highlighting at the same time. Using MAC Gold Deposit Mineralized Skin Finish. I love this. And I just put this basically on my temples and then down my nose. And it just gives me a bit of a glow. But yeah, that's kind of why I don't discuss like my percentages and that. It's not really anybody's business as such. And yeah, I find also percentages become very competitive. So when you don't make like a certain percentage, or you don't make as much money, so your percentage goes back up again, you just end up beating yourself up about it. And I have been there myself when I very first started, now using Max Soft and Gentle just to go down the bridge of my nose and my nose tip. And I have also been that person that has beaten themselves up about it because, you know, they were in a certain percentage and now they're in another certain percentage and they're obviously not doing as good money wise. I've been there, and it literally makes you feel like absolute fucking shit. It really, really does. And it's just not worth it. I personally would love for them to take out the percentage rate, because I feel like, you know, originally it was an incentive to be able to make more money. Obviously, you making more money makes more money for the company because you have to pay out, you know, your money. But I feel like it makes girls feel like shit, especially newer girls that are seeing other girls, you know, top 5% making so much money, bragging about it. Another reason why I don't brag about it is because I don't want girls to feel like shit. You know, especially when they're seeing other girls, and then they're like, and I've seen this so much on Facebook recently, you know, why am I not in this percentage? You know, I'm as good as them, I'm as pretty as them, you know, I'm even prettier. And it just becomes so competitive, and it's just one of the reasons as to why I hate percentages and I don't discuss them, and you never will hear me discuss them ever, because I mean, I don't even pay attention to my own percentage really that much anymore. My percentage fluctuates. There are days where it will go up, there are days where it will go down, depending on how much money I make, depending on how much promotion I'm doing. So many factors. I don't even bother caring about if my percentage goes up anymore, because I know I can get it back down at a certain point. So when it comes to percentages, just try not to stress about it, because it really will eat you up and it will make you feel like shit, and it is not worth it. Although, you know, we're all here to make money, I do feel like in this job you have to have fun and you have to love what you do. So if you are, you know, continuously thinking about percentages and why you're not making so much money and all of that, it's just going to eat you up and you're going to hate the job, and that's not what this is all about. So that is that. Okay, my base is done. So I've done my foundation, I've done my concealer, I've done all of my powders, my contour, all of that jazz is done. Another drink. Okay, this is already a 22-minute video. God damn, this is going to be long. So I am now going to go in where the fuck is my eyebrow powder? It was hiding from me, it's fine. Why is this cable here? Don't be annoying. Stay. Okay, eyebrow powder. This is the NYX one in dark brown, and I just use like a little angled brush. And this is going to be really gross to some people, but I don't have like a little jar of water with me, so I'm just going to lick my hand and dip it in because I run out of the wax bit on this. So yeah, I'm going to probably get like so much hate for that, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Okay, my eyebrows are a fucking mess. They are atrocious. Shit. And I basically just fill my eyebrows in. Outside, I love that. We love some rain. Do you guys ever have, I always have this question, I have this problem. So I have On the right side, oh, you're actually fucking joking me right now. What the fuck is that shit? I have one good eyebrow, one bad eyebrow. Always one goes right, one goes wrong. This is usually my good eyebrow. But then my hair, I also have a good side and a bad side. This is my bad side and this is my good side. Does anyone else have that? I just find that fucking crazy, to be honest with you. Crazy. Also, you guys, give me some video suggestions, because I have like a whole bunch of video suggestions. I have like a whole bunch of videos that I want to shoot. I have them all written down. However, do you guys have anything that you want me to record for you? Let me know, because obviously I'm trying to dedicate, look at that eyebrow, it's awful. I'm trying to dedicate this channel to like newbies. I also want to film like some fun content like this, but I am trying to dedicate it to newbies. So, wow, Charlotte, what is this shit? That's better. So just let me know if you guys have like anything that you're struggling with that I can potentially help you with. I will. Also, I don't know why I just said also, because I wasn't going to say anything. So yes. Okay, eyebrows done. I'm going to do my mascara. Whilst I'm doing my mascara, I'm going to put on my... Where the fuck have my eyelashes gone? Hello? If I was an eyelash, where would I be? Funny question, Charlotte. They're hiding behind my lipstick. Ugh. Fucking things. Always losing these things. And I'm literally down to like my last pair as well. I still haven't got them done. Like, I haven't ordered any yet, so life. Okay, so for mascara I have tiny eyelashes. I don't have tiny eyes then. I do have tiny eyes. I have tiny eyelashes. Guys should not be blessed with long eyelashes, is all I'm going to say. I just use the Benefit They're Real mascara. And I'm just going to do a small little coat. This is just to help blend in my fake lashes with my normal lashes so that they don't look super weird. And then I just do my bottom lashes. Does anyone else open their mouth when they do mascara? Because again, I feel like this is such a thing and I don't know why I do it, but it's like an automatic thing. That was such a great description. I just got it in my eyeball. Love that. Okay, another question for OnlyFans. Why do you charge for promotions? So there is a reason why I charge for promotions. Basically, I have put in my own money, basically. So all of all of these subscribers that I have gained have mainly come from places like Tinder. And I purchased Tinder boosts, basically. And basically I spend about £100 each month on Tinder boosts to be able to gain a large amount of guys, which, you know, is fine with me, I don't mind. But that means then I've invested my own money. So when I am shouting out girls, and I have done free promo before for girls, however, when I'm shouting out girls, I am potentially losing a customer. Therefore, I need to benefit from it. So that's the main reason as to why I, sorry, I'm picking like lash glue off my eyelashes right now, by the way. That's the reason as to why I charge for promo. Generally, what the fuck just happened to my eyelash glue? So yeah, like I invested my own money into doing this. I haven't just gotten followers from other girls and not paid a penny to gain my guys. These are guys that I could potentially lose. I could potentially lose subscribers from this as well, because essentially I'm scamming, I'm spamming people with somebody else's posts. So I could potentially lose a subscriber that way as well, not just by you gaining them, but some people don't like to be bombarded with other girls, which is fine. I do have guys that are like, oh, I love the girls that you post and, you know, all of this, and I've had girls that have gained a lot of my big tippers actually. But that is the reason as to why. I mean, I don't agree with Instagram promos in terms of like Instagram paid promos. 9 times out of 10, those people are people who have, again, paid to gain followers, but all of these followers that they are gaining are generally guys that are from other countries such as India, who, you know, they don't want to pay for anything. They're not actual customers, whereas all of my guys are actual customers. They have paid money to see me. They have either bought my PPV, they have either purchased a subscription. Like, it, you know, they are actual customers that have spent money on me. I'm very, very strict with my profile. I don't allow a lot of girls onto my free profile at all, mainly because I just get bombarded with girls, you know, doing their own promotions and their own bits and all of that. So I try to keep as many girls off of my page as possible, and I don't make it in a harsh way either. It's just how I prefer to be able to see like a real subscriber count with just mainly guys, compared to having like more girls than guys, if that makes sense. So I'm very, very strict with that. So yeah, I mean, I don't really see a problem with paid promo. I have paid promo before from other girls, and have gained from some, and I have gained from and not gained from others. So it is what it is, guys. It's a gamble with paid promo. That's not the eyelash that I wanted. This is the one that I wanted. Stick my eyelash on. Ugh, that feels funny. I hate fake eyelashes for so many reasons. One, they poke me in the eyeball. Just like that. Stick the fuck down, child. Stay in your lane. Okay, somebody actually asked me this like a few weeks ago, and it was a really simple question as well. What advice would you have for somebody who is just starting out? Do as much research as you possibly can. I look like a fucking dickhead with just one eyelash on. Do as much research as you possibly can, either before uploading content or before creating a profile on OnlyFans. Because, you know, in any business, you should be researching. Regardless of whether you are being employed by somebody else. You know, if you were being employed by somebody else, you would do research on the business first. You wouldn't just go into it blindsided, blind open eyes, blind, whatever the saying is. You wouldn't just go into it not knowing anything about that company. It's exactly the same with OnlyFans, if not even more important that you do research, because you are self-employed. You are not employed by OnlyFans. You are employed by yourself. You are making your own money. So it's really important that you do research. I do find, I have mentored girls before, and I do find that the girls who have put in hours and hours and hours and hours and days and weeks into research are the ones that are making big bucks, compared to the girls that have just winged it and, you know, have thought that they are God's gift and that they can do it because they've got like a banging body or they've got a beautiful face, and then they come to me and they're like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. You didn't research. You didn't do any research whatsoever. You don't know what your market is. So it's so important that you do your research first of all before you do anything. So yeah, that's my like biggest bit of advice for somebody who is new, is to do research. You know, and not just my videos, but other YouTuber videos. There were so many great videos. This is how I learned what to do with OnlyFans, because, you know, I had no idea about OnlyFans. OnlyFans, when I very first started, was just becoming popular in the UK. I think it was more popular in America, but in the UK it was not, it wasn't popping at all. And you know, I really done like my research on how to market myself and how to make sure that I can gain money, and how to, you know, put myself out there in the places that I can put myself out there. I watched numerous YouTube videos from other OnlyFans girls. I unfortunately couldn't communicate with OnlyFans girls because when I started, there was this mentality that it's very, very competitive, and that everyone sort of stays to themselves, nobody helps each other out, which to a certain extent I get. You know, people have worked their asses off to, you know, make it work for them without any help. Therefore, you know, why should they share their tips and tricks with you and all of that? Whereas now it's more like a girl code, you know, we should be helping out other sex workers to make money. So yeah, I mean, that wasn't really around when I very first started. So there was this whole entire mentality that, you know, it was competition. And now it's totally different. So yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go with my lip liner now. I always line my lips. Taking my YSL lipstick in 23. Sweet. And that is it. That is us all completed. So let me take my hair down. Again, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this or, oh God's sake, if I am going to curl it or do something else with it. I'm gonna have to re-straighten like this little bits here. Ow. How is my hair already knotty when I'm just, you know, done it? I think what I'm gonna do is these little things. Okay, I will be back soon. Okay, so I finished my hair, half up, half down, put it into little side ponies, and yeah, this is the overall look. I'm going to quickly change into my dress and then I will show you the completed product. By the way, I just wanted to show you my dress quickly. This is from Shein, and it's just like this little mini dress, plus size mini dress in purple, and we are done. Okay, so this is everything. Now I've got my dress on. I'm not going to show you it because it's super revealing, but yeah, I'm feeling this hairstyle. I've never done this hairstyle before and I'm feeling it. So that was my get ready with me OnlyFans edition. I hope you guys liked it. I know it was super long, but I did want to throw in some questions as well. So hopefully you guys like the final look, and I will see you guys in my next video. See you soon, guys.